This is Paul. Yes. I just wanted to make sure you understood because I think the computer lab's going to open in about 10 minutes, so I might not get through the other 3 pages. It might be something I need to do at the study room. Yes. But my sons are missing, and were abducted. Yes. Then there's Marilyn and her kids, Legina and my sister. Yes. And then there's this whole concept of personal property, and I don't have my property, and I don't really want to call the renter because I think that alcoholism is a very serious disease, and I just don't want to bother him while he's in rehab. Yeah. Now, if you're law enforcement and you actually do have the evidence of a crime, maybe you'd want to enforce the laws today. I don't really want to stay up all night again. Pooch. I just looked and I just have maybe 100 megabytes, and at 400 and, well, approximately 400 and, no, it's 4.45 gigabytes of movies. I'm thinking there could be 25 or 30 of them, considering most of them were made in the middle of the night where there was very, very little light. Yes. Now, there are a lot of underlines, and then there are some screen prints that are not underlined, and there's always a big question, well, what was he talking about there? But if you could have my sons and Marilyn call me, I'd like to have my victims' rights enforced and maybe some victims' resources. I mean, it'd be really nice if I could bathe in a bathtub, considering I was up all night and you never emailed, you never called. And then I'd like to sleep in a bed, and as good as it sounds that there's a possibility that you might get somebody to unlock the door of the hardwood floor that I've been sleeping on. Yes. Because I know it sounds good to you, Sheriff. Well, we'll just unlock the door and we'll tell nobody to touch his stuff. Yeah! Yeah! I'd actually like to sleep on a bed. It's been quite a long time. I spent a lot of time, well, there was the inflatable mattress that happened to deflate. Yes. There was sleeping on the floor at a good friend's house. Yes. And then there was the sleeping on the cot for approximately a year before that. Now, I've had this problem of getting kicked out and then somebody planning on kicking me out and then kicking me out. And last time I spent all night sitting up. It seemed that I was house sitting for somebody that some of those in, well, anonymity. You know, he was a nice guy. Okay, we had a good relationship for 10 months. He got involved with the wrong woman. Yes. But I remember when he took the key to the house and I couldn't get my stuff for 10 days and I had to get a locker at the Serenity House and I was up for approximately 44 hours and then some reason I stopped by some guy that was vaping THC oil and I said, well, what's that do? Try it. It did have an effect that night. Ouch! Now, I wouldn't want to turn to drugs and alcohol because of my anonymity meetings. Yes, I'm sure you're concerned. Now, I've been very fortunate to not really have to imbibe in something to entertain myself while I'm sitting here all day long, every fucking day, waiting for you to enforce a fucking law. So if you could you locate my missing sons that were abducted from Guam and see what Marilyn's doing? Does she still want to live with Mike, or does she want to live with me and we could live in the same location, probably a hotel, because I'm not really going to buy a house right now. And I know you thought, Sheriff, well, we'd probably rent one of these 10 or 12 bedroom homes in Clallam County and just stay here. My 5 sons and her 6 kids all in one big house so that we can all enjoy the protections of law fucking enforcement.